Hey guys, and today we'll be talking about green gas versus CO2. So you see, there is this green gas just has been longer on the market, however, CO2 has been shorter. This unfortunately has become our version of 556 versus 762. So yeah, let's start with the plus and minuses of green gas. So green gas is just lower pressure because it runs in about 100 psi. However, CO2 here runs in about 800 psi. That does not mean that CO2 is 8 times the power. So green gas, it's almost everywhere field legal, but unfortunately, the pressure starts to drop about 1 or 2 shots. So yeah, that's bad. But the pluses are it's field legal. It's very good for people that has just start airsoft, and it's the most popular gas. Plus, you can get neutral, that's higher pressure gas. You can get red gas and black gas. But if you want more efficiency and higher pressure, then choose black gas. But if you want very low pressure, then just you can use duster gas, really. So yeah. So of course it also means that you have less power on the internals here in the slide. So that means that you won't have to change the parts, and also green gas, there are blowback and non-blowback systems. That's also really cool. However, unfortunately, green gas, just in winter when you go for a milsim or for any airsoft game, when it's cold, you will need to have for your magazine a heating pad, or instead you will have a gas leak that no one of course wants. So now the pluses and minuses of CO2. CO2, it's just a 12-gram capsule. I'll show you, just like that. It's a 12-gram capsule, and it's written, see, 12 grams CO2 filled. So it can't be heated above 120 Fahrenheit and 49 degrees Celsius. So yep, but it's good that we don't have that hot countries. So yeah, so basically CO2 pistols have a bigger kick, but that unfortunately means higher pressure. Higher pressure means more broken parts because of the whole, I would say, the whole internal system will be just broken in a few years, but still it will run really good for a couple of years. So yeah, so that's good. It also can run very good in winter. It's a very good winter gun, and to get a leak in a CO2 pistol, that's rare. But it depends how tight you also tight your CO2 capsule. So yeah, so CO2, you have, I would say nose that you put in the magazine, you insert it, and then you put in the gas. And that will be in the next video. However, with CO2, we will have to use a key, just like that. So the pluses and minuses, you can just see the diameter of the key, and if you lose one, just buy a new one. But if you lose green gas, then you're in trouble. Green gas is very expensive for some reason, but yeah, it's really quite expensive. This is very, very cheap. So this is about $1 for each. but this is in between $25 to $40. It depends what gas you will run. So yeah, and also one the minuses of CO2 replicas is that the internals, they have to be stronger, so it means that they're heavier, so your pistol will be definitely heavier, but at least you can put this key in your pocket, zip it, you won't lose it. But this, you'll need to keep in your backpack like a HPA tank. But yeah, we also have HPA variants that will be also in the next video, but I will recommend HPA for first pistol. So yeah, also green gas, it's just very comfortable. You don't have to be scared that suddenly this thing will explode in your hand. It won't. You'll just feel pressure, then you will feel when to take it off. Fortunately, with this thing, on the beginning, you will be quite stressed out. Just don't worry, just insert the capsule in the magazine, turn it halfway until you feel that it's very tight, then do it fast. But you also need to check how this will be done. So yeah, in the next video, guys, I will show you HPA and also the whole system about PSI. So yeah, thanks for watching and subscribe.